Hello, my name is Justine and I'm from Connection Mastery, and I wanted to talk to you today about something that a few of my clients have come up with this week. Like, I have spoken to a couple of clients today actually who have all come up with the same thing. So I would really love for you to share this video because there will be people out there who need to see it. Hey guys, how you going? So please share this. You never know who needs to see it. The post that I put up was along the lines of who you're being right now is getting you the results that you're getting. Okay, so I've spoken to a few coaching clients today who have said to me, what did you mean by the post that you put up today? You know, what do you mean, who do I need to be? So, hey Rachel, so what I mean by that is the person that you're being today and that you've been consistently up until now is the person who's getting you the results that you're getting in your life. So that might mean the person who is, unhealthy or stuck in a bad relationship or consistently choosing bad relationships, or the person who is, in a job that's not stimulating them or making them happy or making them enough money. So the person that you're being right now is keeping you in that situation. That's the person that's got you the results that you've gotten, all right? So if you want different results, you've got to be a different person. And I have people saying to me, oh, I shouldn't have to change for anyone. Well, you don't have to change, but you're going to keep getting the same results. So the kinds of areas that you can do something about this in is your health, is your relationships, your finances. So let's use health as an example, because last year I lost a bucket load of weight, and the big thing that I did was that I looked at somebody who, because I was like, what, up and down, yo-yoed a fair bit, and I was whinging to myself, how come nothing's working? And then I thought, oh God, it's me, because you're 100% responsible for the results that you're getting in your life. Hey Karen. And so I thought, right, who do I need to be to get the results that I want? So that's when I started making different choices about food. So I would go to have sugar in my coffee and I'd go, oh, does the person who is how I want to be, would they have sugar in their coffee? Well, no, they wouldn't. So I went cold turkey on the sugar. I would come home from work and just flop on the couch and nap. I would literally walk in the door and nap. And then I thought to myself, right, who do I need to be able to fit into my jeans? I need to be the person. So what would they do? Well, they would probably come home and grab their dog and go for a walk every day. So I did that. So I started to think to myself, what do I want? Well, I wasn't really thinking about losing 20 kilos. I just wanted to be healthier. I wanted to be more flexible. I wanted to fit into my clothes. I wanted to feel better about myself. So I would say to myself all the time, I'd go to pick up and have a glass of wine, or a second glass, say, okay, who do I need to be to get what I want? Well, I need to be the person who only has one glass of wine. Or I need to be the person that chooses a salad over a schnitzel. You know what I mean? So you think to yourself, who do I need to be to get what I want? I'd love you to share this, guys. Share this video. I think there's a button down in the bottom left-hand side so other people can see it. Hey, Belle, how you going? So what are you doing? What are you listening to? What are you eating? What different actions can you take? So the whole part of this is that if you've got a goal that you want, you find someone to model, somebody who's already done that. So if you're in network marketing and you really want to build your business up, you look at somebody who's already done what you want and has achieved that level, and you find out what they're reading, find out what they're listening to, look at what the training that they're going to, and you attend that training. You find a mentor and you model them. It's the same as having a great relationship. So some of us have been brought up in families where, like you've probably got friends like this where you can kind of tell they don't really like each other, but they're staying together for the kids. So what is that teaching the children? Kids learn what they live. So if you're staying in a relationship that makes you miserable and you're unfulfilled and upset, or it's abusive, or it might not even be abusive, but you're just miserable and it's not serving you. If you're staying in that relationship, what are your kids learning? So you're being their model. So if you want your kids to choose the same kind of relationship, which I'm sure you wouldn't want, anybody who's in an abusive relationship or anybody who's feeling miserable and unloved would not want that for their children. So that's when you make a decision, right? let's look at a single person, male or female, who has done what I need to do, and model them. So by modeling it, then pick somebody who's doing what you want to do, because if they've done it, you can. There's no difference. I have people say to me, oh, I've got no time. One of my clients has got 4 kids. They are in kindergarten, year 3, year 7, and year 12. Her husband's away for 12 months overseas, and she is doing it all on her own with nobody else for support. And she's running a business. And she drops them all off to school, and they go to 3 different schools. That's busy. So for every excuse that you can come up with about what you can't, why you can't do something, or what you haven't got, there is somebody out there who's doing it despite those things. I think I put a picture up of a guy who had 1 leg last week on a post, and he wanted to be in a competition, in a bodybuilding competition. So he did it anyway. And if you're into bodybuilding, I've got a client who's a bodybuilder, and she picked somebody that she really admired and respected. She wanted to do it through clean eating and no drugs or chemicals, and she's a vegan. So she picked a vegan bodybuilder and copied everything this woman did. So if you're not getting the results that you want, whether it's at work, with your relationships, with your kids, like, what do you need to change? Because it's just about the things that you're doing consistently every day that are getting you the results that you're getting. So if you don't like the results you're getting, you need to do something different. It kind of makes sense. And that's about discipline, and it's about consistency. One of the things I task new clients with is reading every day, like audible books and things, and feeding their mind constantly. And I just got off Messenger with a client who I started working with in October last year. What she's achieved has been phenomenal, because she just didn't do the tasking during the 8 weeks that we were doing the coaching. She's still doing it. And it's the fact that she's consistently doing something different that she had done up until she decided to change her life. Because some people will just go, right, I'll do the tasking that I have to do for the 8 weeks, and they get great results, and then they're like, that's great. And then I can tell when people are not doing their tasking because they're not getting the results. So we don't give you tasking to sit back and laugh at you. We give you tasking because we know that that's going to get you the results that you want. So that's my blurt for tonight. I feel really passionate about this, in case you haven't figured that out yet. The reason I get excited is because when I work with people, they will come to me with relationship issues or health issues, or they just want to perform better at work and they really love their job, or they want more life balance. I get a lot of health people, a lot of people who want to improve their performance as a parent. I'm a stepmother. I've got 5 kids. Colin and I have 5 kids between the 2 of us. So we've been there and done that. My 2 kids have 2 different dads. His 3 kids have 2 different mums. If you want to talk about step parenting or parenting, there is very little that I have not seen or dealt with. And I did not die, which is really good, and neither did anybody else. It was so great. Like, I thought I was going to die sometimes, but because we've been through a lot. But there are so many things, so many ways that you can support yourself, like fully change your environment around you to fully support what you want. Because if you don't change anything, you're not going to get any different results. I just tasked a client tonight with taking everything out of her office. She's feeling paralyzed and stuck, and she's got a home office. I said, get everything out of the office and put it all out on the floor. Take a photo of the office before, then take a photo of the office empty, and take a photo of everything on the floor, and then do, keep, chuck, donate. And I reckon she'll probably chuck about 70%, 80% of it. And I said, keep the things that make you feel awesome, keep the things, and this is where I'm talking about being the person that you need to be to get the results you want. She has certain business goals. So I said to her, right now, go into your office and you tell me, would the person who's got what you want, would their office be like this? And she said, oh God, no. And I said, right. So you need to create an environment that fully supports your goals and already be the person that you need to be to have what you want. So you'll hear me say it a lot, be, do, have. You have to be the person that you want to be that's going to achieve the results that you haven't got yet. Do the things that you need to do. So take action, then you'll have what you want. So that's it from me. If you've got any questions, flick me a message with Messenger. If you want to work with me, I've got a couple of spots open. I'm doing an event on Saturday afternoon at Parramatta RSL. If you're in Sydney, I'd love you to come along. Let me know if you want the link to the tickets. And I will sign off right now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow or the next day. Love you. Bye.